Hi everyone! This video is meant to show you how to take a document in your Google Docs, a rubric for example, so this is specific to rubrics, how to turn your rubric into a PDF, which you will then link to a student comment in their assignment so that they would then have access to view the rubric that you send back to them based on their assignment. And I want to preempt this with and emphasize that this only works if you have downloaded Google Drive's backup and sync. So if you search Google Drive or download Google Drive, and it will send you to a page where you can download backup and sync. And through that, you can sync any folder in your Google Drive to your computer, which you can see I've done here. I'll create another video to show you how to do that. But this only works if you have your Google Drive synced to your computer. So right now I have my YRDSB virtual school and my Screencastify synced. So when I download this as PDF, I'm going to save it to one of those folders so that it would then automatically sync to my Google Drive. So here we go. So here's the doc rubric that I have. Say I have a student named Michael Tustin. Michael is a colleague of mine. He let me use his name. And the last rubric I made was for Michael's assignment. So now I want to create a rubric or assess Nella's work. So what I'm going to do is take that document and change it to Nella Rondina's name. So Nella Rondina. And I'm using the same exact rubric for every single student. I'm just going to edit this so that it suits that student. Now this was Michael's mark. So I'm going to unhighlight everything. And I'll say Nella got a level 3 on a piece of work and a level 4 on another piece of work. And I like this highlighting because then you can just highlight certain pieces of it, kind of the same way you would do with a physical rubric. So I didn't change the mark here. I use levels. Type in your feedback and next steps. Now you're ready to print as PDF. Or save as PDF. So you click print, which is counterintuitive because you're saving something, but you're going to click print. And then print has a neat function where you can save as PDF instead of printing to a printer. So save as PDF. And when you save it, it lets you pick which folder you want to save to. So I like to go into my assessment folder, and you'll see that I have all these other folders where I've created rubrics for students. For the time being, just to pick something generic, I'm going to go put this into my Screencastify. I'm also going to rename this so that I know this rubric is for Nella. So click Save. And then if I go into my Screencastify folder here, you'll see that the fitness program rubric for Nella Rondina is here. Now, if I go back into my Google Drive Screencastify, because this is synced to my computer, it takes a beat, but it should automatically sync and you should see the folder or the PDF linked here. So now what I'm going to do is right-click this, get link, make sure that it is set to YRDSB. Anyone in this group with this link can view, copy this link, go into the student assessment or the assignment, student assignment. You can see that I already did it once here and I screwed up the other video. So I'm going to make a new one. Put the rubric under the comment, and now Nella will have access to this link and she'll be able to view her rubric. And this is what it's going to look like when she clicks that link. This is what her rubric will look like. And that's it. So then she can see her feedback, she can see her next step, and it's a PDF, no longer a doc. And so if you wanted to do this again for yet another student, all you need to do is go back to that same rubric and say I'm going to use my own name. Say I wanted to do it for myself, then I'll change the name and change it up and do the same thing, print as PDF. And that's it. Let me know if you have any questions.